Hey guys, how's everyone doing? I wanted to post a video about deboning a whole chicken. I know a few people were wanting to see that. So here it is. I did a voiceover. Hopefully all the descriptions are good enough for everybody. If you do have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. I am here to help. A few notes about doing a whole chicken. You have to make sure that your knife is sharp. I used a boning knife, which is a skinny knife. If you don't have a boning knife, try to use something that's skinnier, a little bit smaller than a chef's knife. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to get into the crevices and you're probably going to make weird cuts. Make sure you're being very careful because the knife does have to be very sharp, so be aware of where you're putting the knife and go slow if you have to. If you have to make cuts like that, don't worry about it. I'm still kind of doing that. When it gets to some parts, it is a little bit uncomfortable, so you just have to be cautious and be aware of what you're doing. Make sure that you're focused while you're doing it. The reason that deboning a whole chicken is a valuable skill is because of cost. The cost of a whole chicken is about $10 to $12, I think, at Sobeys, which is super cheap. If you know how to debone a chicken, you can have some really nice roast chicken meals. You get a couple wings off of that. Yeah, the list kind of just goes on, but it is a nice skill to have. So follow along in this tutorial. There is some voiceover in it. I tried to do the best that I could to describe everything. So if you guys do have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. I'm here to answer anything. And if you guys do try out deboning a whole chicken, let me know how it goes. So let's save some money.
Okay, to start off, you're going to remove the string from the chicken. And as you can see on this one, there's a little feather still attached to the wing. And anyways, you're just going to spread out your chicken a little bit, get it nice and loose, get the skin loose, and then we're going to start by removing the legs. So just make a little slit in that area, and as you can see, there's a little nugget of meat, so you're going to want to follow around that to get it out. And then at this point, I crack the bone just so I see where to get the knife through. And then you just follow along that again, and you have your first leg off. Next, you're going to do the same thing, so just follow along that slit, and you can see the nugget a little bit better on this one right here. Yeah, go right around and crack the bone as you need to and follow right off. There's our second leg. Now we're going to remove the wings. Super easy. Flip your bird to the side, same side that you took the thigh off of, and make a little incision. Again, crack the bone out if that's easier for you, and just follow that bone and slice right through. I leave a little bit of meat on for the wings. And then that end piece, you have to cut it off. You don't need it, I'll show you later. So you're just gonna do the same thing on the other side, make that incision, and then go all the way through following the bone. The last thing to remove is the breast, so just follow along that backbone, and there are a couple side bones, so just follow along the bones. I like to stick my fingers in there to give me a little bit of a guidance, and then you just go around them. As you can see, there is a small piece of bone there. And then your wishbone is going to be on the back there, so just make sure you go around that. And then that's removing your breast. Super easy. This side's a little bit tougher, so again, make sure you give that stability, follow along the bone, and just slowly go at it if you need to. And if you do end up cutting the bones into there, you can always remove them later on. It's not that big of a deal. Just make sure you look for them after you remove the breast. The wishbone's a little bit harder to get off on this side. As you can see, I've seen it there. And then you're just gonna nicely make incisions and cut off the breast. All right, now that all of our pieces off, we're gonna start by cleaning everything up. Save the carcass for later if you want, and remove the tenders from the chicken breast. They simply just pull off, super easy, just like that. You can leave them on too if you'd like. Now for the wings, you're gonna have to take off that end piece. It is a little hard, so you kind of have to put some pressure. And then you're just gonna cut in there, right in the middle, follow the bone, and it should come apart very easily. Same thing on the other one, a little bit of a crunch there, and right in the middle all the way through. The first way to do the thigh is just slice it right in the middle, again following that bone right all the way through. Super easy for that guy. Those make really nice roast chicken pieces. Right, here are all of our pieces of our deboned chicken. Here's the other option of cutting the thigh. You can simply debone it. So you're gonna just slice on one side of the bone there, and then you're gonna follow that bone all the way around to the other side. It's in a U shape. And then you'll make a slit on the other side of that bone. Just to open it up a little bit, put your knife carefully underneath and slice all the way through. If you cut a little bit farther from there, there's some tendons, and then go to the other side, slice the other side of that bone and all the way through again. And then you're just gonna pull the meat away a little bit. That kind of helps out, makes less incisions. And then you're just gonna slowly go around that bone and cut the meat away. Okay, so that is our deboned thigh. You can either cut this into pieces or take the skin off. You can stuff it, you can do whatever you'd like there.
Okay, you guys, that is it for deboning a chicken. I'm going to be posting a video on how to make chicken stock out of the chicken carcasses and the bones. Again, if you guys have any questions, please reach out. And that is pretty much it. I will see you guys later.